That video's gonna be fucking flagged no matter fucking what. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you.
All right, how we all doing tonight? Sorry for the delay. I was finishing up a snack there. Took a little longer than I thought it would. All right, so how we all doing? Cracking open a cold one with the boys here. All right. That was a little flashback, Jonathan Ross. So, let me get into, pardon me, still kind of sick, folks. Apologize for the, most likely DSP levels of sniffing and honking and snorting that will be going on. Try the audio setup, and we'll hop in with Luke here in a minute. Hey, Luke, how's it going? I can't really hear you there, Luke.
I am not good at hiding my intelligence.
This is very true. All right.
How about now?
It sounds fine now. Yeah. All right. So audio sounds good. We should be good to go. All right. So we got a few things to talk about tonight. I guess the big story, I just saw a stream by Medicare on it, the Blizzard stuff. I haven't paid a ton of attention to this story for the simple fact that, well, I mean, Blizzard doesn't make any games that I give a shit about, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I never got into WoW. I always thought Overwatch looked like a shitty, overrated meme game. Yeah, there are no Blizzard games I give a shit about, so it's not something I followed right from the get-go. But it is funny watching this, watching how badly this American corporation is bending the knee to China. I mean, it's funny, but it's also sad because that's sort of the future. China is the worst thing in the world right now, by a wide margin.
Has been for a while.
I mean, we were talking about the environment a couple weeks ago, with the Greta chicken on. I was mentioning, China pollutes to such a level it could almost be considered an act of war against the rest of the planet. Yeah. But, all these companies, they want all that fucking Chinese money, and they'll suck every tiny little fucking Chinaman dick to get it. So, what are you going to do, I would boycott Blizzard, but I don't play any of their fucking games anyways. Remember last year, I was reminded on the Medicare stream when they announced the sequel to one of their games, and it was on mobile. Now you got to remember, all the Blizzard fanboys are all the PC mustard race motherfuckers. So, I mean, you could create the greatest game in the fucking world as a sequel to it. The fact that it's not on the glorious PC exclusive, let alone that it's on mobile, it's got to piss them off. Like, how tone deaf to your audience are you? Let's see. We got some stuff we're going to talk about tonight. Oh, all the super chats tonight are going to be going to a foundation to cure Ligma. Because we're feeling very charitable tonight, so I hope you all donate. I actually had somebody on the Bechtloff Facebook page not get that joke, so. All right, a couple of interesting things I want to talk about. Once I do them, we'll go into the. Let me. Yeah, Luke, we're gonna use your images. I want to. I hadn't switched over because I want to. Hey, screw it. I'll just send them to you. We're still getting the hang of this boomer hour here, folks. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot you some images real quick, Luke. A couple of images.
Oh boy! What do we got?
Well, first, somebody got something for me off the wish list, so I want to thank them for that, and I'll send you the image for that. And then we had a new Doctor Doom comic come out this week with a very interesting creative team. I want to show you all that. All right, so let me go over to screen share real quick. All right. Whoa, shit. And I accidentally had the fucking Hangout link up there, so hopefully that doesn't fuck us. Whatever. People just... Some autistics will sneak in, who knows? I don't know. But, alright, so... There we go. Alright, yeah, so that, somebody got me a Freddy Krueger figure off the Amazon wishlist, so that's greatly appreciated. And then the next, let's see if it'll, still kind of blurry. I'm going to show this next image real quick then. Because I want y'all to be able to read it. We're working out the kinks still. We're working out the kinks here, folks. I know. Top quality program. I'm going to show this next one. So, at the comic book store today, or not today, Wednesday, sorry. And new Doctor Doom comic came out. It was actually really good, by the way. But y'all might take a look at the creative team up there. For those of you who just listen, the writer is Christopher Cantwell. I'm it's not the Christopher Cantwell, but it is Christopher Cantwell. Yes, Christopher Cantwell is writing Doctor Doom. Matt Forney joked, he goes, I can't wait for the subplot where Doctor Doom shoves meth up his ass and then rats out his fellow villains to the Avengers. But yeah, I saw that and I had to pick it up. I mean, I like Doctor Doom anyways, but Christopher fucking Cantwell writing Doctor Doom. You can't make that up. Alright. So, we got a few articles we're going to go through here. British James probably going to be joining us here soon. But let me get the articles and I'll send them the link to Luke. Oh, this is a terrible show so far tonight. I am just fucking terrible at what I do. Come on. And here we go. Here's a great article. Because I don't know about you, Luke, but I just love being lectured by boomers.
Oh, what happened now?
I fucking love it. There's nothing in the world I like more. So I just sent to you on Skype the article. Which, no, that's a fucking Facebook link, sorry. I fucking hate computers sometimes. Alright, I'll send it to you again. I know, riveting content, folks. Alright, so this is off of CNBC. And the article is entitled, There's a Theory That... Oh, I gotta get back into screen share then. There's a theory that millennials are to blame for the sluggish economy. Now, I'm willing to bet you that a fucking boomer came up with that theory. Hang on one second, folks. Sorry. Very professional of me, I know. Somebody fucking call me in the middle of my stream. Oh god, we are off to a terrible fucking start tonight. Just absolutely terrible. I should have fucking canceled this show, man. I'm just... I thought I was too sick to do this. And you know what? It's a terrible show. And y'all are gonna just fucking you're gonna send me anti super chats tonight. You're gonna send me negative fucking super chats. That's how bad tonight's show is. All right. So this is off CNBC.com. There's a theory that stingy millennials are to blame for the sluggish economy. The U.S. personal savings rate is rising, and it's holding back the economy, says Raymond James. I hate this so much already. Savings rates are now higher, leading to excess supply seemingly everywhere in the economy. Analysis Travis McCourt wrote in a note to clients Thursday. He believes the rising rates is driven by millennials saving more following the financial crisis. Those fucking millennials saving money. Millennials, the selfie-obsessed, avocado toast-loving generation. I already fucking hate this article. I hate the boomer that wrote this so much. Might be behind slower economic growth, according to research note last week from Raymond James. This new generation, scared by the financial crisis. Gee, why would we be fucking scared by how butt-fucked the economy is saving more than the free spending boomers did before them, and it's causing an economic imbalance. This is real. This is a real fucking article. According to data from St. Louis Federal Reserve, the current U.S. personal savings rate, defined as income minus spending, is 8.1 as of August. By comparison, in 1996, the rate was 5.7. Sorry, folks. Like I said, still kind of sick. The higher savings rate, we believe, has a disinflationary impact. They said as if that was a bad thing. It has a disinflationary impact. They said that as if it was a bad thing. Driving the relatively slow growth and low inflation in this recovery, causing the incentives for excess supply and disinflation/deflation biases in the global economy. Raymond James analysis Travis McCourt wrote in a note to clients Thursday. One of the earliest financial lessons people learn is that saving early and often is key. However, while saving is beneficial for individuals, a slowdown in spending hurts businesses and therefore the economy. I hate this article so much. Since the recession, supply increases have continued, which coupled with a higher savings rate has led to excess supply seemingly everywhere in the economy, McCourt noted. This leads to frustratingly low growth, deflationary biases in prices, excessive supply, and increasing debt from the supply side attempts to improve the situation because the savings rate is going higher, he says. McCourt chalked up the increase in savings to a, quote, generational change, unquote. Following the financial crisis, millennials began to save more, as those of us that were even able, yes. This habit is becoming increasingly important as they replace baby boomers as the primary income and spending generators. The U.S. consumer has had enough, so they are saving instead of purchasing like the last generation, limiting demand growth, he said. It's not only a problem in the United States. China also has a relatively high personal savings rates, which hurts the global outlook given the size of the country's economy and its rapid rate of growth. Again, we don't have Aaron Clary in here or something. We don't have a fucking financial expert. We don't have an economic expert. But saving is actually how a country gets fucking rich. Everybody saving their fucking wealth is a primary way a country gets fucking rich. It's the way an individual gets rich. I mean, obviously, you got to have the income in the first fucking place, but it doesn't matter how big your income is if you're pissing it away just as fast or even faster. It would amaze you the amount of rich people in this world who live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, saving money is a good fucking thing. You know, obviously you could turn into a fucking Ebenezer Scrooge to the point where you never even enjoy it. I get that. You know, you can't take it with you, that sort of thing. You know, ultimately, what good is money if it doesn't, if you serve it, if it doesn't serve you? Fine. That said, saving money is generally a good fucking thing.
Arc, I hear a fallacy. The man can't grow the economy.
I hate this article so much, Luke.
Although I have to admit, this is a good-looking boomer right here.
Hang on, are we caught up? It's a good looking. Who's that?
This is the girl who wrote the article. Or at least these are the images I find when I look up the person who wrote the article.
Not a bad looking woman. I still hate her though. I just might hate fuck her, is what I'm saying now. With this article she's writing, I would like to dry fuck her in the ass, just teach her a lesson. I'm sorry, in Minecraft, of course. Let's see. Where were we? While the U.S. personal savings rate might be rising, the national savings rate as a percentage of gross domestic product was around 18% as of 2016, according to data compiled by IMF. By comparison, Great Britain's rate was around 13, while Japan and China's were 27 and 46, respectively. And that's all the fuck there is to it. Oh, my God. Well, there you go, millennials. You know. How many fucking articles over the years have we read where this or that industry was dying because millennials weren't buying shit anymore? Because, you know, yeah, a lot of us are saving money, but a lot of us don't have any fucking money. You know, a lot of the jobs out there pay what they used to in the fucking late 80s. Like, fuck off, CNBC. Just fuck off, and then fuck off again, and then fuck off again, and then keep fucking off until you get right back where you started, and then fuck off once more. I fucking hate people sometimes, Luke. Just God help us, you know.
What is that? A difficult? One of the doctrines you find most difficult in the Christian faith, that all people have value.
Yeah, no. I'm not even so sure about myself half the time, and if I'm grading on a curve, I'm well ahead of most. Oh, let's see. I want to show a video. I want us to both watch this video, Luke. So,
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
if you go onto the Bechtloff Facebook page, see, I don't want to hop in. I don't want to disrupt our screen sharing here. So, go into the Bechtloff Facebook page, Luke, and you'll see a video I shared on the 10th on there. And I have a caption above it that says, "Stunning and brave readings are off the chart here, folks."
Oh yes.
So, I think we should watch this video because I think, you know, yesterday was National Coming Out Day. Yesterday, I don't know, or maybe it was a day before or something. I don't fucking know. I lose track of the days. It was sometime in the last few days, which I want to come out in. I want to come out in favor of gentle femdom. By the way, that's what I'm coming out in favor of for. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this video,
here.
Luke.
Let's see what we got.
We need some stunning and brave levels to go up.
Unparalleled by the human existence. All right, what we got here?
Yeah, let's watch this.
Are you ready for the stunning and brave?
No one is ready for this, but let's go ahead and watch it.
Felt like I could only have. I'm Michaela Moody. I'm a 28-year-old disfigured trans queer woman. For me, it felt like I could only have one thing, and that had to be my disfigurement and disability. And that was what ran through my head when I was 13 and thinking it would actually be really nice to be a woman. But at that point, I thought, I can't, because I've already run
Pause
that
for a
world
second.
dry. of
Okay, what is the term they have? Okay, the LGBTQ plus community actually has a term for fake trans called what the hell is it? Trans trender, where somebody is very clearly doing it for the attention, and the sympathy and the pity and all that shit. This person is doing that. Okay, let's be real, okay? Like, look, I'm not pro-trans. I will admit, though, gender dysphoria is a real mental condition that people suffer from. I happen to just think that the solution to that condition should be, let's bring your diseased mind in line with reality. Let's not chemically and surgically mutilate you to resemble your delusion. But yes, gender dysphoria is a real mental disorder that people really suffer from. But fucking Timmy over here does not suffer from it. Like, let's be real. This is for attention. Keep going, Luke.
The title of this video is actually called "Being Disfigured Won't Stop Me Being a Proud Trans Woman."
Fuck you, Dad.
care and sympathy, and I can't just choose something else. So I ignored it for 10 years and then until I couldn't. My social dysphoria can be pretty bad because there's obviously the expectations that come with being trans of, certain ways that...
I think there are other expectations involved other than trans when people are interacting with you. I know this is just a shot in the dark, but yeah.
I think maybe there's the expectation. Could you please leave me alone? Could you? I'm extremely uncomfortable talking to you.
Well, that's true with all trans people, though. But
I'm sorry. That's true. That's true. I have the fucking retarded people I talk to too. I'm sorry. Like I'm not mad at you. I know it's not your fault, but I just I don't like looking at you. If I'm being perfectly honest with you. So you combine those two things, and I have something where I look at it, I'm like, God has forsaken us.
Is this a disavow moment?
I'll stand by it. You can disavow anything you want, but I'm standing by it. I'm not particularly fond of either one of them. You combine the two, I'm having a bad time.
That faces present, but then I have the extra added bonus of being disfigured, of having this face which is different.
I find it interesting that he does categorize trans first and then being disfigured second. That is an interesting feat.
Sometimes it feels like there's nothing I can do. I'm still going to be read as a guy. I'm glad that I am a disfigured trans gay woman. I have a wonderful partner who is amazingly supportive. She's fantastic. I want the people who are abled, who are
She's
neurotypical,
fantastic. Okay, first of all, that woman is entirely too good looking for this fucking dumpster fire. I mean, I'm not saying she's a 10 out of 10 or anything, but I don't know what's going on that she's with this guy. That said, though, I'm sorry, this lovely ma'am over here, don't show me YouTube. But that said, what is with the ridiculous amount of guys becoming women so they can bang women? I used to have a joke, like 15 fucking years ago. Like early 2000s was a joke I used to make. I was like, yeah, I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body because I like eating pussy so much. And that was a stupid joke that now is a real thing people really claim. I heard one person analyze this, and again, I don't believe this person's actually suffering any sort of gender dysphoria or anything of the like. This person's suffering wanting attention. But I heard somebody describe it as this type of trans where you become a woman so you can bang other women as a like... And I can't remember where I read it, but it was some psychology thing where it was a form of malignant hyper-heterosexuality where you're so enamored with the opposite sex, you don't just want to be with them, but you want to be them. Again, though, I'm really not sure why that girl's not too bad looking. Like if I had a buddy dating a girl that looked like that, I'd be like, hey, good for you. I'm glad you're happy. Why is she with this dumpster fire? I don't quite understand. Keep going there, Luke.
Fantastic. I want the people who are able,
A couple super chats.
I see him. Play the video. We'll get to him.
who are neurotypical, who don't experience chronic pain or chronic fatigue, who are straight size thin, who are not disfigured, who are LGBTQ plus, to be seeing us more and listening to us more, and
We don't want to do
realizing
either.
that we're not
I
so
mean,
scary, but also
pause. I'm not speaking for the LGBTQ plus community here because I'm not a member of that alphabet soup. But just speaking as a human being, we don't want to see you more. We don't want to hear you more. Okay, just speaking for humanity, speaking for all. I'm going to go broader. Speaking for all sentient life that may or may not exist in this universe. Okay, if the fucking aliens come down, I'm talking for them too. Don't want to look at you. Don't want to hear you. We would like you to go away. Keep going, Luke.
realizing that we deserve our place in the broader community.
From Pink News, folks.
There you go. Napoleon sends $2 Canadian. Not sure what that is in real money, but thank you nonetheless. Being an unpassing tranny is actually an improvement. Pardon me. Dave Rambo sends $5. He looks like the bad guy in the original RoboCop that got paid to toxic waste. That's a nice reference. I like that. Always appreciate a RoboCop reference. Well, that was shockingly stunning and brave. Let's see, what else do we got tonight? What else is on the docket? Not a whole hell of a lot. It was a slow news week. Like, what am I supposed to do here, folks? Like, am I supposed to get out here and talk about the Democrats are going to impeach Trump? They're not. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I'm sorry, guys. I can't follow any of that kind of shit. I could not be bothered to follow any of it this week. They're going to get him. They're going to get him this time. No, they're not. They're not going to do shit. It's not going to fucking happen. So I just wasn't a lot of news stories we could really cover. Let me hop out of screen share for real quick because I want to find something. All right, so let me find it, and I know I should have had stuff already, and I don't because I'm just terrible at this.
Welcome to the Echo Chamber. I'm your host, Dr. Mac. And in today's news, we finally got Trump!
They got him. They got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Like
Tell the Ukrainian government.
They're not going to do
Obama
shit.
did it.
Praise be unto him.
Remember in 2016 when he sent Joe Biden to tell the Ukrainian government he would withhold money from them unless they fired a corrupt investigator who was looking into the company that Joe Biden's son was working for? Oh no.
We got the story wrong, didn't we?
Oh.
I mean, there's other stuff like, okay, so I don't know, like people. Here's why I can't pay attention to the news. People are fighting over AOC's haircut. Like, this is what political news is this week. Like, AOC got an expensive haircut, and she's a socialist, and that's ironic. And then what was it? Some Republican was like, I got a cheap haircut, and put it on Twitter. And I'm just sitting here like, God, I don't care. I'm so burned out on this shit. I don't care. You know, there's a reason. Look, the left still generally can't meme, but one they've managed to make kind of funny, in my opinion, is this idea that like all these Republicans are just constantly obsessing over AOC want to fuck her. You know, like Ben Shapiro, like please notice me, senpai AOC, and man, they feed into that. They really do. When they're like sending her pictures of their haircuts. It's like, I don't care, guys. Like, yeah, she's a socialist, and she, like, I know, I get it. They do that. Because nobody's really a socialist, okay? Everybody wants socialism for you, not for them. Oh. Luke, I feel like going through some... I'm so burned out on politics and this sort of stuff. I feel like it's time to dig up some retard sex. Are you with me, Luke? Time to dig up some retard sex? So I just sent you a little something. Somebody sent this to me on the Discord server. Which, you know what? It's been a while since I threw an invite to the Discord server in here. Let me throw an invite to the Discord server. But we're going to take a look at some retard sex tonight. Because somebody sent this to me. It's our good old friends in the Findom community. I know. I'm kind of amazed that's not part of the LGBTQ plus community at this point. You know, we need an F in the LGBTQ plus acronym. But it's our good buddies in the Findom community. Here's a link to it in the Discord, by the way, folks. But this is somebody that was brought to my attention in the Discord server. Goes by the name of Goddess Brittany. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Like there's one here. Okay, so this chick. I'm gonna open this in a new window. But this chick, that bitch Stella, was looking for a homework sub. Oh, good. I gotta send this one to you, Luke. I gotta send this one to you. A fucking homework sub. When when did this all get so fucking mundane? Oh god. Okay, so we'll go back to the screen share. Yeah, when did this all get so fucking mundane? So let me bring up this tweet here. Like I said, I sent you another one there, Luke. She's looking for a homework sub, Luke. She wants someone to do her homework, and this is amazing. What the chrome-plated balls on these bitches.
Remember back when getting the nerd do your homework for you was a high school stereotype?
Remember when... Back when I was in high school, if you did the homework at a hot chick, she at least gave you a handy J or something. Like she didn't. So this is fantastic. I just the chrome plated balls on this bitch. Looking for a homework. It's a little blurry, so let me read it for you here, folks. Looking for a homework sub to do some basic stats, Z-scores, and to format and survey questionnaire for me. I'm so busy this weekend. What are you busy with? I'm so busy this weekend to bother with this BS assignment. Must is all in fucking capitals, folks. Must have a bachelor's degree and work with computer stats often. DM with qualifications and references. References. This bitch wants to be able to contact your fucking references.
The first comment is well ahead of you, Bechtloff. Ha ha.
The chrome-plated ovaries on this bitch. I guess I can't say balls, but the chrome-plated ovaries on this fucking bitch. We were chatting about this in the boys chat in Discord last night, and I literally made the comment because you know we're laughing at these fucking findoms, and the one guy, he dug up pictures of these poor guys that have been fucking blackmailed and exposed by some of these psychotic bitches. And I'm just sitting here like, guys, I'm a weird kinky motherfucker. Okay, you're talking to somebody that's literally been on a fucking leash, and I don't get this. All right. Like, I'm looking at these guys like, have some fucking respect for yourself. What are you doing?
This has to be a joke, Twitter. Busy doing nothing. This has to be a joke. There's no way this is real.
Welcome to the current year, Goy. Oh, you might want to watch it on here, Luke. Actually, I think about it. Scrolling through that live. I'm pretty sure her Twitter's gonna be safe for work. But oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh you! Oh!
This has to be a charity. There's no way this is real.
He just handed out 20 after 20. That's got to be $100. Oh,
What are they saying? What is...
So cute.
Go back to the beginning.
Little piggy piggy, what do you have for me?
This can't be real.
80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200.
200!
Sweet of you. Ah, what a good little piggy for me.
Oh my god, and he didn't get nothing from her. No, she didn't sit on his face, nothing. Dude, buddy, you could have taken that money to a hooker and just be like, look, sweetie, I like it rough. Can you spank me or something? Oh my fucking god.
Large deposit, large amount, larger than 500 was deposited in your advance check.
You know, it would be a real shame. I, of course, am not advocating this because I do not support cyber harassment. But it would be a real shame if somebody were to, I don't know, at the IRS under every single one of our fucking tweets. That would be that's not something I would support at all. That would be wrong.
Yeah, Chris, I didn't know you were Jewish. Why are you doing this?
Oh, jeez.
Although the images kind of loop at a certain point, so I'm not sure what's this.
Are you saying she doesn't try very hard at this job? Somebody gave her $200. Like on
No, someone gave her someone gave her $1,000.
Wait, just answer me this. Are you guys wondering...
No, 2,000.
You're not acting like Zarius, are you? Are you wondering why an attractive woman got given a large sum of money?
No. Look, I get it. Look, again, I even get the kinky side of this shit. Okay, like I said, you're talking to a guy who's done some shameful fucking shit. All right, but like, when I had a chick dominate me, it was either fucking sit on my dick or my face like she owned it. You know what I mean? It was a little bit of rough play. It wasn't like. It wasn't like I got down on my knees in public in a pig fucking nose and handed her $200 and then she walked away and that was the end of it. It wasn't like that, okay?
You didn't give away your 1911 of peace and tolerance and sort of.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at this shit.
My only objection is there's no way this is going to be real. I mean, maybe I'm just naive.
Dear sweet Luke. Dear sweet Luke. You're too good for this world.
But this is absurd. They're paying for nothing. But I like what one pastor said about
Can I say this right now?
At least the prostitute has the girl moral sense to ask for cash for services rendered. You're paying for nothing.
Look, Bechtloff and Ban right now.
Oh, another one. Oh, another one from Darker. Here's another one.
Oh, this looks like Tyrone doing it.
My little peasant from LA is bringing me some cash. He picked us up at the airport and grabbed
Your name is Toby.
And what else do you have for me? Cute. No, hand me. Unbox it. What do you say?
What happened to Patrice O'Neill? He went...
How cute.
Patrice has backhanded this bitch.
Don't touch my feet. Ew.
He didn't even get to kiss her feet. Oh, the poor bastard.
Like my foot.
This guy ain't mixed race. He's just a white guy that you poured coffee on, Luke. What have you done?
No, she will permit him to lick the bottom of her shoe.
Luke, what have you done?
What is this?
This isn't even. This is even. At least the cuck gets to fucking watch. Like this isn't.
Yeah, but this isn't even. this is even watch. This is Luke watching in the fucking horror.
Somebody in the chat. That's right. We was gangs. We was pay piggies.
Yeah, but this was the mixed race guy suffering.
That was the weirdest episode of Blacked I've ever seen. They're going in bold new directions there.
Let's see. Oh, it's just her singing.
Oh, man. I'm just saying, like, nobody at the IRS under these women.
Well, that was actually the best stuff about most of this stuff. It's like, oh yeah, we could elicit pictures and claim money and not actually put any of the money to the IRS.
Oh, what's this?
Step 1. To join. This
Don't
is a
give money to the
step-by-step guide
IRS.
that will teach.
Yep.
This is a step-by-step guide that will teach you how to join the Findom Discord. Step 1. To join the Findom Discord, you'll need
Don't
to
join the
download the
IRS.
Discord application. For PC, download on discord.com. For iPhone, download from the App Store. For Android, download from the Google Play Store. Step 2.
Luke, please stop.
Once you've downloaded Discord, locate the plus sign on the left side. Step 3. Click Join a Server and type in 9C2889ZD.
None of you should join this and troll them, by the way. I don't
Four.
condone
Now
that.
that you're on the server,
Luke,
read
please
through
stop.
both the Introduction channel and the Rules channel. Step
It's
5.
not Nom, there's rules.
Go to the Role Request channel and
Stop-
request the
stop calling
Findom
it Big
or
Lebowski.
financial sub-role, and a moderator will give you further instructions. Hope to see you soon.
None of you should go in that channel and troll it. That would be wrong. I don't condone such things.
Please don't.
James like, please don't. You'll see me in there.
God. Wait, I've got a joke.
James wasn't allowed in because he didn't have his license for it.
Pornography websites are a better reciprocal relationship than this does.
Fuck off, you feral weapon nigga. Wait, I've got a joke everyone loves. Chris, how'd you get 4 gay guys to sit on one chair?
Did put it upside down?
Oh, you fucking answered the question, didn't you? Fucking cheeky prick.
I got a nice ass there. You gotta remember that. I mean, she better if somebody's just throwing $2,000 fucking dollars at her. Oh man.
How was copper wire invented?
2 Findoms fighting over a penny.
A goddess birthday cake.
I don't know if it was about goddess birthday cake, but...
Good God. Welcome to hell.
What, Chris has got all my best material.
Good God.
Oh no, he's show the full picture. We actually see his face.
Oh God. Well, you gotta click the audio,
How
Luke.
loser you are. Look, we have a little audience. So sweet. How cute. Tell me how loser you are. Yeah? How much of a loser?
Dude.
He looks
Dude.
I didn't think I had enough empathy in me to feel bad for somebody like that, but I'm feeling bad. That's
wrong?
I cringed so hard I just pulled a muscle in my face. Luke, all right, we're done with this particular goddess. Luke, go in the retard channel in our Discord. Discord user Napoleon put a lot of shit we can.
Just one more.
Can we talk about the Joker film?
Hey, fucking ugly. This is a reminder that I'm gonna be on Skype tonight. And I know you don't want to miss me. So get those wallets ready.
Hey, that's not safe for work, lady.
Anyway, where are we going?
The retard sex channel. There's a bunch more of this shit. I'm sorry, Bruce James. You wanted to talk about the Joker movie a little bit
I got nothing. I've got a massive headache.
before we dive deeper into the Hellraiser box.
Yeah, I've had enough with massive gay homo fucking English sex people. Can we just go back to the Joker film?
We live in a society, James. A fin-dom society.
Yeah, fucking homo sex. Give me a second, I need to do a shot of rum.
Honestly, like at least the cut gets to watch.
Yeah, but Old Navy rum just seems to fucking shoot itself to death.
Okay, so anything in particular, or do I
just some of them. He put up a bunch of them. The homework. Oh, get the one that did the homework slave. I want to hear more about her.
Okay. See, Princess Brittany.
Oh, she's a princess, is she?
Verification video at Brittany X Preston. All right, now pay up, bitches.
It's a verification video, because you wouldn't want to just send your money to a dude that found some chick's pictures. That would be humiliating.
Chris, what is it with porn videos?
Boogie sends $5. He says, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a pay pig stepped on forever. Oh. There you go, folks. We're all going to be China's pay pigs. That's going to be the future.
At this point, I prefer Dearest Leary's interpretation of the future in Demolition Man.
Oh, jeez.
What? It's a Bulbasaur stepped on by a fucking Winnie the Pooh figure.
Forever.
I guess you weren't part of the cocktail plan. Greed? Broccoli shake. It's a 47-year-old future, okay, pal? I've seen the future. You know what it is? It's a 47-year-old virgin sitting around in his beige pajamas, drinking a banana broccoli shake, singing I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Oh, Lordy. So this is the chick that wanted the homework slave?
No, that was the person we did before. This is the first one.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
they're all kind of interchangeable.
Yeah, Chris, what are you actually doing for Halloween this year?
Probably just working the old wage cuck job. Yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know. I'll probably watch some horror movies. We just about got the Bechtloff.com set up to be a blog. I'm gonna do some movie reviews there.
I will pay 15 bongs for you to review a film.
What is that film?
Well, I've actually got to send the film to you because you're not going to have to fucking pay for it.
Well, yeah, but what is it? I mean,
it's the second best werewolf film ever made.
And that is.
I'm not going to fucking say.
He's teasing us with it.
Well, Calvinists aren't allowed, by the way.
It's a Calvinist werewolf.
It's determined to kill.
Predetermined. Oh, jeez.
Your stupid wife could never be as hot as me on Halloween. So
I don't know
it's
if that-
done. I know you want to.
I don't know if that's the blonde chick saying anything or autistic Layman.
He's just good doing voices. God, why am I the only one noticed that? Oh God, look at the Halloween Snapchat filter. But no, like she's so boring. You notice these thoughts are so fucking boring. Like every one of them is the same.
Oh, wait, Chris, are
Are they making these fucking Thin-Doms in a factory? Is China making them?
Wait, Chris, are you wondering why women are so boring?
Oh.
I think that's the point you need to be making.
I disavow. We're all about proud feminism here at the
disavow.
Bechtloff podcast.
I avow NewZealandShooters.com.
And that's how I got thrown off YouTube.
Just a reminder that your only purpose in life is to serve me and to hit send. So do it.
.com.
God, it's just the same things over and over again.
Wow. I think she's she's almost the stereotype of the horrible mean girl from high school.
No, she's a stereotype of someone who needs to be shot in a fucking school shooting.
Like I said, the mean girl from high school.
I disavow. Please don't throw me off YouTube.
Yeah, please. Fucking Calvinist.
She's the stereotype of the girl that was destined to be shot in the school shooting.
Oh, no. Is there any Captain Morgans involved in tonight's stream, or is Chris completely fucking boring?
No, there's some Captain Morgans in tonight's stream. Mostly because I got a fucking sinus headache.
Fuck you. Pay me.
Well, I've got Old
You
Navy.
already know your money looks better in my account anyways.
Oh, that's a new one.
Account because Jews own your account.
Fuck you, pay me. I feel like that's Israel's foreign policy to us. We're Israel's pay pig.
Yeah. I've got a shot of Old Navy rum, which I'm trying to pour into this shot. To be honest, pouring into this shot was like a fucking... It was like Michael J. Fox trying to fucking take a piss into a fucking dartboard.
Fucking pathetic loser. You're such a fucking pathetic loser.
She probably does this for a living. You can't fucking spring for like a dominatrix outfit or something shit. Like, she just said...
No, she said I was a loser. I came fourth in a fucking Battle Royale Super Mario Kart tournament. Fuck her.
Uh-oh, feet and leg shots.
Uh-oh, there we go.
No, I'm legitimately fishnet stockings. Let's be real. She has daddy issues.
Ew, look at how disgusting that tub is.
Do you know what? Her collar...
The water's like fucking green.
No, Chris, her fucking Twitter feed looks like fucking pinheads sort of like collage of fucking daddy issues.
Apparently, I've reached the end of her Twitter feed, which is in September 25th, 2018.
Good
Her
God.
cleavage is quite nice. Dude, Luke, why is her cleavage so nice on your fucking Twitter feed?
How do you manage to be this nasty and yet this boring?
She's blonde. Let's be real, I like redheads, but blonde's always nice.
Oh, good God.
I mean, the Dark Queen from Battletoads Double Dragon has more humanity than this.
Yeah, like, you do this for a living. You can't spring for a fucking dominatrix outfit or something. You know, like, one of these idiots sent you $2,000. Just fucking do it. Like, what do you... Have some goddamn professionalism, all right?
How was copper wire invented?
We already did this.
I didn't hear it, though. How was copper wire invented?
It was Princess Brittany and Princess Stephanie fighting over a penny.
Oy vey.
Oh. NT Clark
Chris,
says in the chat, ew, she does feet pics. Like, of course she does. Like, she's got to cater to her audience. I'm honestly amazed she doesn't, like, find some random black guy and pay him $5 to take a picture with her and be like, look, I'm getting fucked by Tyrone.
Yeah, we're gonna force flag NC server.
Oh no.
Oh no,
This better
what?
not be-
No one cares.
Someone is redesigning the Dark Queen.
Boo!
Whoa! Just because
This has to be a joke. There's no way. Who am I kidding? Of course it's real.
Boo! Boo!
Anyone take a look at the new Dark Queen, the new Battletoads reveal at E3?
Boo!
Good grief. Oh, the Penn Ward Steven Universe phenomenon is attacking everything.
She ain't mixed race. She ain't coming up with people.
God has forsaken us.
Oh. Oh, let's see.
Oh, I'm squinting my eyes because I'm too fucking drunk.
God has forsaken us. Just gotta be some. Napoleon was sending a bunch of that shit yesterday. Hang on, I want to find some of that.
Oh shit! I just realized they actually did this with the entire fucking stream with. Oh, did they ruin Battletoads?
I'm
Luke,
sure they
wake
did. If
up.
they didn't, they will. That's this. Welcome to the current year.
Yeah, why is the Battletoads queen flat chested? She's meant to have like double D's. Luke, can you not post those fucking flat chested bitches? Can you just like be Calvinist and bitch?
Go back to posting Daniel Fishel again. That was fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and take callers. So Toad used to stink. I'm gonna send you a message on the old Discord there because you messaged me there.
Here we go.
There's a link. If anybody else wants to hop in, send me a message on the Skypes there, as Dr. Doom writer Christopher Cantwell used to say.
There you go, Bechtloff.
Hang on a second. Ooh, there we go.
Wait, I've got a joke. What's a Jew's favorite thing for Christmas?
I don't know.
He gets to put a parking meter on the roof of everyone's houses.
That's terrible. I disavow.
Luke, was that joke determined to be?
Of course. Everything is. If God didn't want it to happen, he wouldn't allow it to happen.
Then why did God allow Princess Brittany to happen, Luke?
To cast him into utter darkness.
Yeah, why is Princess Diana's face 2,000 miles into a wall in France?
Has your planet always... Not that we're judging. Goodness, no. Because judging anything based on appearance is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Tell that to the Queen.
John Steele wants to call in.
Almost like that, it's almost like that. What Steven Universe it makes it enjoyable. Despite all the terrible writing, terrible references, and terrible everything.
I ain't got enough Jew jokes to this reference.
You can.
Well, I'm being honest, right? When I look at all these streams and I look at Chris Bechtloff, a fine individual, I look at what makes a fine stream, and then I look at John Steele joined. I'm like, holy shit, this stream's gonna fall apart in 5 minutes.
It's all right. This stream was off the fucking rails when I started. I'll probably delete this after the fact. This is a terrible fucking stream.
James, how much did you have to drink tonight? Jesus Christ, man, you are so shit-faced.
He's so shit-faced, he just sent Princess Brittany $1.
You are off your ass.
And you know what? He sent her $1, and he sent her that Geico commercial with the guy with the dollar on the fishing line. I got you $1.
Oh, I just saw this. Princess Brittany in her feed says there's a $50 unblock feed.
Oh God. Well, how are you supposed to get it to her if you're blocked? See, that's not thinking. Gotta send it to her carrier pigeon.
Where does
I
this
tried getting into the server.
live?
I'm so shit-faced. There's so many fucking faggots making jokes. I can't make a fucking joke.
Well, I believe the location on the Twitter timeline was in your wallet. What? I'm sorry. What's going on there, caller?
I went into the Findom server, Discord server.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to maintenance, they aren't letting new applicants in right now for the past week or so. So that's very unfortunate.
Well, that's a shame. No,
you're not Irish enough, Nathan.
Totally a shame. I'm telling you.
Fucking, You fucking jigaboo fucking cunt.
What?
What is he going off about?
Homosexual you are.
Oh.
You look like you have a job.
This is
have
the
a job.
worst show I've ever done. Oh god.
Owen Davis is streaming right now, by the way.
Oh, is he?
We should all know.
Wait, Owen Benjamin.
This is the first time where Bechtloff's gonna lose viewers to Davis.
Well, let's not go nuts.
Davis'
Can we
view count is
outstream
triple
Owen
digits
Benjamin?
right now.
And I also have a very sad story to tell. I think Tom Bombadil has died in a car accident.
He died of Super AIDS?
So basically, I was on the phone with him, right? And he's in the car with this crazy bitch, and we're making fun of her, and she's screaming at him, and she started attacking him while driving the car at 100 miles per hour.
And that girl was Princess Brittany.
Yeah, it was. I
Look,
know.
I'm being honest.
Luke, I sent you a picture. You can put that on the
Nathan, whatever your
Oh,
name is.
where is it? I just saw
Toad.
it.
Toad, it's Toad.
Look,
okay.
Toad used to think you
Yes.
look like my fucking testicles shrank.
That's not who I am. That's not my actual face. No.
Oh no, I'm just guessing.
No.
One is S them up.
Well, I just a girl blocked me because I said I wouldn't yesterday, so
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't give her my dick.
What state are you in?
And that girl
Virginia.
was Princess Brittany.
Repeat the state.
Virginia. Virginia is for virgins.
Is Virginia a good state in America? Let's go over this.
It used to be, but now liberals are starting to take it over, so it's gonna go down.
I'm not asking your opinion.
Jesus.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You actually were. That's the thing.
Yeah, you were. Thinking I was hearing wrong. Or something.
I love how we just have Davis quietly like fuffing his own farts in the background of this fucking video.
Oh.
Wait, give me a second. I've got my Zippo.
What's Davis saying, Luke? Unmute Davis for a second.
If you don't trust the salesman, you can trust the manufacturer, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know,
You get a warranty with them. Yeah, then you lose 5,000 when they drive off the lot. They're not going to sell it when you drive it off the lot. You're going to keep it for a few years, and by then, it flattens out. And if it's a good car that you're buying, if you pay for
Look, man, I'm just not sure if I'm in the market for a 97 Mazda right now, Davis. I'm sorry.
Hey, careful.
I mean, you know, everybody knows the 98s were a vast improvement.
Wait, give me a second. I've got some fucking.
Who is?
Someone is breathing.
Yeah, who the fuck is? Who let Jason Voorhees on the fucking show?
Breathe into the microphone, I must.
Jesus Christ! What a terrible fucking program I do.
Sorry, the
Anyway.
phone is. I'm using my gamer headset. Okay.
That's not a game headset. That's a fucking child abuse headset.
Well, you know what is child abuse? It was when you made fun of me on the stream for not knowing who that guy who played Batman was. That was child abuse.
Oh, I remember that. You just reminded me I'm still mildly mad. This motherfucker. I forgot about this. This motherfucker come on my stream and asked me if Michael Keaton played Batman.
That's his name. That's right. That's right.
And I'm sitting here like, I am mad about that question. The real question is, did anybody else? That's the real question. Okay.
Bechtloff. Before you say this guy who's talking to you, he looks like fucking. He looks like fucking. Oh, what's the best way of describing it? He looks like. Oh no, I've got this.
You are so fucking trash. James, do you have your being shit-faced license? Because I'm a little concerned about you.
Sorry. I haven't even got the fucking joke.
Wait, who looks like who? Are you talking about me? Mabui? My boy.
It's not even got a fucking joke.
He's cracking himself up.
Yeah. That's right.
It's like when the Joker went on stage for.
I've got it. Hey, John, still don't laugh. You've not even seen the film.
I have seen Joker.
No, you've not seen the film.
What? I didn't. What?
I'm just talking to you. You're not John. Oh, sorry, you're not John Steele. Do you know what? Your face, the guy on camera, you look like fucking Auntie Kumia had fucking testicular cancer and fucking had sex with that.
Yeah, that's Andre from Game Explain. He's a Bugman. You couldn't tell.
I don't even know what's going on, other than it sounds like there's a fucking wind tunnel in my stream.
Yeah, it's not me this time. It's not me.
Someone chill out with that.
All right, James.
Luke, stop,
I'm
man.
gonna put James to bed because go home, James. You're drunk. So.
Drunk you are.
Oh wait, I can't. I forgot. This is Luke's stream. This is Luke's hangout. I forgot. Luke, you gotta show James the door for the evening.
All right.
Wait, also,
did you see the message that Tom Bombadil sent Luke?
I didn't know.
Oh, that was a
Luke, tell him the message, Luke.
shame.
Which part of
Shame
it?
on you. Disappointed I am.
Davis is twice the man I am. Let's see. Where should I begin?
No.
autistic layman.
Autistic layman with his stilted reference humor is only one or two people understand, let alone laugh at. Toss him a like, folks. It might motivate him to sing a bad karaoke. That's an insult.
I like the one about where you're mad at Tom because Davis liked Tom better than you.
Oh, here it is. Autistic layman knows deep down the reason he betrayed Arini is because I had become a favorite, and he was so jealous.
I really can't decide if Tom is insane or if it's like an Andy Kaufman like act.
Troll. No, Tom's a troll. If you didn't think Tom's a troll, you're a fucking retard.
He's good at it. He is very good at pretending to be retarded. There's no getting around it.
Oh, he has Hathun on Davis's stream.
Oh my God, he's got Hathun. You got to play it, Luke.
That bloody thing. Had a presentation planned. Saturn, the god of eating his own children.
That's right.
And you guys might remember this. I'm just going to mute my audio so you don't get an echo.
Oh, is that?
We only have a few months left. I love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve the problem.
Oh, maybe she's just in the chat.
Oh, that's the we got to eat babies chick that was trolling AOC.
That's not like Asian chick.
Like, Davis, you know that was a troll, right? You know she was fucking with him.
Soylent Green is people, guys.
I mean, and I don't know. I mean, some kids suck, so I'd have to hear the plan out.
Some kids suck. I mean, ask the average Catholic. They'll fucking know.
Only the Catholic kids.
Domino Mortis points out that this was rumored to be an elaborate troll. It's a confirmed troll.
No, it's not confirmed.
It is absolutely a confirmed troll. Kind of, going with the liberal logic to its natural conclusion. But
that's the joke.
Give it a moment. We're going to go back to the video.
Too much pollution. The babies. And this is.
No, we'll go ahead. It's so no. Yeah, no. Thank you. So I think yeah, no. So one of the things that's very important to us
wasn't that
is
like 2 weeks ago?
we-
She said that too. Like,
yeah.
Well, this guy in the picture, he looks like he could fucking. You could.
James, you should probably get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep. No.
Stop it. Some help.
Oh man. Somebody says, "What's your Skype name?" It's just the Bechtloff. Eat the baby.
Nah, it's an Israeli conspiracy.
It's Rabbi Bechtloff.
Wait, did Davis just mute himself? The chat confirms you're muted still.
I mean, in all fairness, I do fucking stupid audio shit all the time too. So.
Yeah, I don't want to get the echo going. These speakers don't have a headphone attachment.
Yeah, that happens.
The point was that AOC did not say to that lady, no, we're not eating babies. We're not eating old people either.
Not yet, anyway.
We're not going to...
Okay, in all fairness, though, like, imagine, like, you're up on stage,
Said, no, it's not that.
and, like, you're a politician, you're always trying to watch what you say, and somebody says, like, absolutely batshit crazy shit, and you're just sort of like, uh-huh. And you're like a deer in a headlight sort of thing. You know, like, that's what happened. You know, like... Again, in all fairness, like, remember when John McCain back in the 2000 election
I was thinking exactly that. He handled it perfectly.
Like, there was that thing where he's like talking about like Obama, and you just hear somebody in the chat or out in the crowd go, "Hang that nigga," and you just see John McCain like freeze up for a second, like, do I say something or just ignore it? And he just sort of like ignored it, cause like, what do you don't know what to do in this kind of, it's like deer in a headlight shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna take the fact that AOC didn't like shout the woman down or something as just, well, AOC's on board with the eat the babies thing. I mean, she might be. She is batshit crazy, but at the same time, what happened was she called on somebody in the audience that was an obvious fucking PR disaster, and she froze up.
No, what you do is say Jon Stewart was a Jew apologist.
Speaking of Jewish apologists, what did you think about Ben Shapiro's reaction to Beto O'Rourke's indoctrination of our children to LGBTism?
I didn't catch that in particular, but I do believe that Ben Shapiro should get out of my helicopter. Just in general.
Ben Shapiro talked about picking up a gun.
Yeah, but Ben Shapiro couldn't pick. Like, he'd need the proportional strength of an ant to pick up a gun, because it's got to weigh 3 times his body weight.
I was trying to imagine him picking up a gun.
That wasn't an indoctrination speech. That was a fucking resignation. That was him fucking waving a white flag in front of fucking Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, he said he was going to force all the churches to recognize LGBTQ.
Well, I guess Beto just figured he's not going to win, so he's just doubled down on everything. I'm going to take your guns, and there's going to be faggots in your church. It's going to be great. Like, he's just going full, like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. It's like, is he trying to get a job at a liberal think tank or something? I don't know. But he's figured his campaign's done, so I guess he's throwing every Hail Mary in every direction he can. He's trying to...
Liberal think tank is an oxymoron, isn't it?
Well, no, they're meant to be smart. I mean, come on, they're pointing nice intonate that.
He wants to be invited on the Rachel Maddow show a lot in the future. I don't know what the fuck he's fucking... Caller Napoleon, what's on your mind?
I thought AOC handled that crazy chick pretty well.
About as well as you could. I mean, you got somebody rambling nonsense at you. It's like, yeah, okay, next person. Can we move along, please?
Well, I think it was better than because it's not. She didn't agree and she didn't disagree with the person, so she really did manage.
Well, she doesn't want to lose that baby eating vote. I mean, that's a key component to the Democrat base.
Well, in all seriousness, I think she handled it better than Bechtloff handled British James tonight.
Probably.
True decisions.
Sean, do I have to pick out the Jewish jokes
Look,
again?
we can't all command a room as well as Princess Brittany, all right?
Yeah, I gave her just $20 today.
Well, let's be real. I can't fucking send Bechtloff into a French wall at 120 miles at a BMW.
How much do you have to pay to get her to fuck you? Like $1 million?
No, but I've got to send American.
You know, in all honesty, it probably doesn't cost more than a fucking trip to Wendy's to get her to fuck you. Like,
I mean, yeah, but yeah, it's like we're not gonna go out and get real women. We're gonna pay to not even have sex. This is a wonderful.
Hey man,
Like you want to
guess
talk
they-
to all these guys like prostitutes exist, right?
My guess is they think that if they pay her enough money, they will somehow get her to be in a relationship with them. That's my guess.
I think it's just full on self-loathing. I think it's just absolute like mental issues, self-loathing, self-hatred. They just
Toxic masculinity is.
it's toxic masculinity. That's exactly what it is.
I thought self-loathing was is Chris gonna delete this fucking stream when it happens?
Most likely.
No.
The Irish strike.
Break down the
again.
entire field of fucking candidates.
This stream was a lot of fucking fun. It's absolute dumb.
All you pay piggies should be sending me money. You know,
I tried to.
You know what? I believe Tom is blocked on the official Bechtloff Twitter, and I just want to announce it's a $50 unblocking fee.
How much would he have to pay you to get on this group chat?
On the what? On the call tonight?
Yeah, on the call.
Oh, I don't know. We're talking triple digits.
I'll say this to Tom.
No, you wouldn't let him in for the lulz?
Nathan, no, hold up.
NC Clark is in the chat. I wonder what she charges.
Nathan.
Clark's Tom's wife.
NC Clark demands tendies. That's what she wants in tribute.
No, she's a good fucking Christian woman-ish woman.
Good fucking is right.
I'm not gonna question her Christianity. She banned me from a server. I did that.
Oh my gosh.
But Nathan, oh my gosh, your face looks like the fucking space station from Star Wars imploded on itself.
You're talking about this profile picture, not my actual face, right?
Well, no, if it's the same fucking thing, it's the same fucking
it's
thing.
not.
It's not. Good God, James, you are trashed.
Well, Chris, what does his face look like?
Are you a British Pepe?
I forgot how to change it. Here, I can. Here, since we're gonna delete the stream, I'll send it to Luke. How about that?
No, don't dox yourself on the stream, even if I'm planning on deleting it.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
intro.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Here, I'll just send you the direct link.
Do you know what?
Yourself.
Your face looks like a raisin that tried to fuck itself.
Nice. I know.
Alright, go to bed, James. So, Chris.
What was your name again, James, on the Discord? I forget what it was.
I'm sorry. Luke, kick James out. Okay, please. I can't kick him out myself. Luke, I need you to kick James out. All right.
Google Hangouts will not allow us.
What?
You can't get rid of him.
It's gotta be a mute.
No, Napoleon. I'm sorry, I couldn't report it.
The thing that wouldn't leave.
Fucking Jay.
Fucking around.
You're like an illegal immigrant.
Oh wait, you're the last Dusker, right?
What's the fucking last us?
Chris can't get rid of him.
Good God.
Discord? I don't remember which one you are. I remember you were. Gosh. Someone remind me. I need to tell you, I'm not done.
Both of you fucking leave, please. Oh, Jesus.
I have my mission to do.
My head almost like the fucking.
Luke, come on, there's gotta be. You have to be able to do this. I don't understand how you can't fucking. Luke just left. Oh Jesus!
I'm not doing anything.
I haven't left this much over in a long time.
Oh wait, I just realized.
Luke just threw himself out. What the?
I realized.
Why do you look like a real life Kyle from South Park?
Oh,
you look like Carrot Top doing heroin.
I'm Kyle. No, James, don't do it. Don't do it to me.
Christ.
I've stolen the Bechtloff 1911 of peace and tolerance.
Oh. Okay, so Luke has started a new fucking hangout. So I'm sending the link to Napoleon and John Steele, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Can I blink?
It's me, Bechtloff.
And
Let's be real. I've not done anything kind, Link.
and we're just. Oh God. Wow, that was fun.
You couldn't get him out.
Yeah, the button won't let the Hangouts don't have that feature anymore. Where is it?
There's gotta be a way to get people out. I mean, you can't.
People doesn't want you to get
Good God.
Oh, that was so funny though. He was
Stop
so
the-
drunk, man.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so Napoleon, you were saying?
Oh yeah, Daniel, or what was that sad sap's name? Daniel Conroy. You want to talk?
Oh, the pay piggy you showed the picture of on the fucking on the server. So this guy, we're not going to put it up here because I'm not going to further ruin his life. But this guy had one of these fucking thoughts actually like dox him. God, I am so unprofessional. I got the fucking starting soon still up.
Dude, he's all over his body.
Dude, are you drunk too?
I'm a little buzzed.
Okay. It's like Saturday night. I'm the only sober person here. That's a first. Oh, and Luke.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat asked, when does the podcast start? Oh, Lordy. But anyways, yeah, the pay piggy. What did the pay piggy do?
Oh, dude, he has like shit all written all over him, like humiliated loser. But the thing is, though, he either spent like an hour meticulously putting that on with a fucking stencil, or he had someone write it on his chest.
Oh, that's
like,
the thing. You showed this image. This guy had like all this stuff written on his chest, and I thought to myself, like, and somebody else brought it up. How would you'd have to like carefully write that in a mirror, realizing you're going, in the mirror, it's going to be backwards and all. You'd have to like take your time, or somebody else would have to write that on you.
So, should I share this image? I have it.
I don't know if you can.
You could share the picture of him, but don't share the because he's got all the contact info. Don't share that crap.
I got to edit that.
Yeah.
Well, that's how. Do you guys remember what Morton Downey Jr.? I don't know if you remember him from like the 80s or from the 90s, early 90s. He pretended to be attacked by Nazi skinheads, and he wrote a swastika on his own forehead.
Oh, but he did it in the mirror, and it was backwards.
Yeah, he did it backwards because he wrote it on the mirror.
So I probably shouldn't tell this story, but fuck it, I'm probably gonna delete this stream anyways. So years ago, one of the ladies I was seeing, we got up to some freaky shit in the bedroom, and at one point she decided she was gonna write on me a couple of things. Now it wasn't fucked hard loser or something, but it was like property of in her name, and she got a little carried away, and wrote fucking slave on my forehead, and I couldn't fucking leave the house for a while because I couldn't get it cleaned off.
Oh man, I don't. Yeah, you were right. You shouldn't have shared that.
Yeah.
That's an image I don't really want.
You're lucky you don't title your videos with anything descriptive, because otherwise all your future bosses, they'd be searching this up and find it.
Everybody send a super chat so we can hear more retard sex from Bechtloff's past.
Well, I don't quite have the I don't quite have the same level of somebody. See, that's the thing. I used to think, oh my God, there he is. Look at his dead eyes. Good
well,
God.
I got a question. What's the backstory with this guy? Like, why was he? Why did this woman out him? Like, if she was getting money?
Money to do this to him. He paid her to do this to him. That's why I personally, if this was my stream, I would have put the full docs up because he wanted this. But
good God,
But-
just
but yeah.
dead eyes like a doll's eyes.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, dude.
The second after he busted that nut, he's like, "The fuck have I done?" Suicide.
Good God. Oh, good God. What the fuck is wrong with people? I used to think I was all fucked up until I hung out on the internet, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm kind of on the normal end of things, really.
So I've been working on a business plan. I don't know if you guys want to join. We're gonna basically get a whole bunch of Fiverr chicks, and we're just gonna pay them money to do the verification videos, send us some Snapchats. We're just gonna milk these pay piggies ourselves. We'll
Most of the I have a theory. Most of these girls, it's probably a dude running the account. Like, I gotta imagine most of these girls. It's a fake video. Even if you get a verification thing, it's just gonna be a dude running the account.
British James wants the link.
Is he gonna be on?
Yeah. No, British James is not getting the link. We got a $1.99 super chat from Great White Rabbit. Says more cringe. Oh, dude, the Findom Rabbit. Like, I'd have to go on BitChute to show you to show you the Findom Rabbit. Oh, Diego donated $5. Thank you very much.
A lot of the girls you showed, they were actually some of the pretty ones. If you clicked on some of the related links to some of the other ones, I spent a few hours spiraling through Findom Twitter, so you guys don't have to. But they were all very average to above average looking. They all had like slightly off faces, like uneven eyes, that kind of shit. So it's like
I got
money to be.
You mentioned this last night when we were in voice chat, and I got a theory. I think, because again, it isn't even about like domination and submission anymore with these guys. It really is about just self-loathing. It's just hating yourself. It's just a slow suicide. And I actually think that to some of these guys, if it's an ugly chick or a fat chick, that just makes it more humiliating and they like it better.
I think that's the lowest form of sex you can possibly get to. I don't think it gets lower than that.
Oh, no. I think it can always get lower. I think that is a way the human imagination is boundless.
Oh, this is just the first level of hell.
As Jordan Peterson said, that's why they describe hell as a bottomless pit. Because there's always some dumb idiot who can find a way to make it worse.
Even if it's him.
I'm going through the retard sex feed, and there's that one video where they're quote photographing pornography shots, and the camera guy is looking at the other camera eating a donut while he does it.
Oh, jeez.
Like specifically with this girl, Luke. Like that's exactly what I mean. It's like, don't get me wrong, totally would bang her. She's good looking, but it's like weird face, no tits, uneven eyes. It's like if you're gonna spend thousands of dollars, if you're gonna buy her literally a new Beamer. Literally, you're paying for it. Like, do it with a hot chick. What?
Can you up the volume on his mic? I can't hear him. I can hear everyone else.
I can hear him all right, but yeah, it is a little low.
On my end, then.
Oh, what did you find there, Luke? Can't quite read the text.
It says, but butter tastes better than sex. I will just pretend I didn't hear that. I put my butt on the line. We can't afford condoms because you use the money to buy candy.
I don't know where that's from, but... Oh, Lord. It can always get worse. It can always get worse.
See, though, it gets to a point where you've completely gone beyond the sexual, so now it's like you're kind of observing an alien species, you know, like you're some biologist looking at a, you know, cat's mate, whatever the fuck biologists do.
I like I said, I'm a weird freaky motherfucker. I don't get it. Like I don't get what you guys are going for here.
Well, I think it harkens back to that CNBC article you were talking about at the beginning. These guys are just trying to kickstart the economy. You know?
They're patriots.
Yeah,
Not going to let the
guys-
Chi-Coms overtake us.
That's right. They're doing their patriotic duty to, put that money back into circulation and get it going.
Well, because they know thoughts just can't help but spend it immediately.
Well, that bitch ain't saving it. She's spending
Oh,
it.
I bet you that's leaving as fast as it. Money is going through her like shit through a goose. And I say her because they're all the same. Every last one of them. Money's going through them like shit through a goose. Like, none of these bitches are saving a fucking thing.
Yeah. So, this guy is in a way, he's helping the economy. You should respond to that girl with that video and say, look, not all millennials are like that.
Remember the old Dave Chappelle bit where it's like the black people got reparations and they just spent it all on dumb shit and it all went right back into the economy? Like this is reparations for women.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that this is what it's like young men. Well, because like statistically now, like what is it? Women under 30 make more than men do, right?
Well, yeah, apparently.
Well, no, but I'm just saying it's like women don't have to do anything anymore. Like they're totally, they could just say lick my feet and guys will send them money. It's ridiculous.
Like you don't even have to do porn at this point.
No, that's my point. You don't have to do. Oh yeah, who is the one, the Disney star you said does porn the other?
Yeah, Maitland Ward.
You had the audio off. You played the clip and there was no audio.
Seems like the classy thing to do would be not to draw attention to that, but.
Well, yeah, I think I'd never heard of her before. I didn't even hear of anything about. Again, you'd think like a former Disney star doing porn would make the rounds or something. So she must have been a real washed up. She literally you went on her IMDb and it was like she was in Bold and the Beautiful when she was a kid. She was in Boy Meets World as like a fucking third string cast member, and then I think she was in White Chicks at one point, which it's debatable as to whether or not that's more humiliating than porn. So she had no fucking career. That's the thing. She's like, oh, all these doors have opened up for me now. Yeah, you had no fucking career. All right. Like, I watched Boy Meets World as a kid a lot. I didn't even remember her in that show. Like, she was that inconsequential in that fucking show. Yeah, so she's not. It's not like she's like hurting a career. She doesn't have a career to begin with. She doesn't have anything. So this is
Yeah, it's not like fucking Topanga from Boy Meets World was doing porn because I'd have all those videos downloaded.
Yeah,
I'm not made of stone.
Right. But that's my point. Is it's like you'll never have someone who someone who actually has a career going to porn. It's always some washed up nobody.
Maybe at this point the porn industry is just going to completely die because all the chicks will just do findom. They're not even going to do porn anymore.
Well, I think the porn thing, the girls who do porn, I don't think they make their money filming the porn. They make the money off of pay piggies and escorting.
Though in all fairness, if they never filmed another porn, I think we've probably got enough.
Well, that's my point.
How much more can we possibly need? We've saved it all on the internet. It's fine.
Yeah, no one pays for porn because it's all the tube sites. There's no reason to pay for it. So, and also because anybody can make a porn movie now if you have a cell phone and a couch.
What were you saying there, Napoleon?
Hello?
Yeah, what were you saying there?
Okay. Do you want to go down the next level of the retard sex rabbit hole?
What's that?
I know you do. So, all right. There are websites where you can pay women to cuddle with them for an hour. No sex involved.
I feel like that's not quite as bad as findom, but it's almost apples and oranges. I'm not really sure.
I feel almost more sad about that.
Do you guys ever watch that television show Billions?
No.
Really good show, Billions. No, there's an episode in Billions where they bring in the psychiatrist brings in a professional cuddler, and it's a really good show. It has what's his name? It has Damian Lewis in it. He's a brilliant actor. He's a British guy, and it has what's that guy's name? He's been in a million things. He has a real Italian last name. Fuck, I'm blanking on it.
Well, I know a lot of escorts do the girlfriend experience and all, which for me, that's where after sex I read a comic book while she complains I never take her anywhere.
What does that mean? You go out to dinner with them or something?
I think it's just, you it's like a date and they hang out with you and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not just sex. You're basically paying for the companionship for the evening.
Well, I thought the whole benefit of seeing a whore was that they leave afterwards.
That's how some people look at it, yes.
But
these days guys are just so fucking thirsty for positive female attention. I think that's what they're really after. I mean, the sexual release, we all have a fucking right hand. We can take care of that ourselves.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to cuddle.
I don't know where you found that voice clip, but I love she's so mean about it. That's so fucking funny.
It's from a video called "People Spoon with Professional Cuddlers for the First Time."
Nigga, what?
Oh,
here it is.
Perhaps we should watch that.
Let's see. Well, it's a BuzzFeed video or something.
I feel like cuddling is a very intimate thing that I don't do with strangers very often.
They told us that they were going to give us some professional cuddlers to cuddle with, and my body is ready. I love cuddling with people.
I try it sometimes if I'm inebriated or I'm feeling like...
I hate life. Why are we here? Just to suffer?
To live is to suffer, Bechtloff. To be dead is to be with God.
God is not good.
No, like, instead of going out, getting in shape, finding a woman to be their GF and cuddle with, it's like, I'm just gonna work my bugman job at the HuffPo or BuzzFeed, then I'll pay someone to cuddle with me. Like, what? Come on.
Oh, hey.
I'm surprisingly fine. I love cuddling. I love bodies. Bring it on.
I can be very physically affectionate with people that I have a platonic relationship with, but I have a hard time cuddling with people that I have no relationship with at all.
Yeah, that's called being psychologically healthy. Like, I have a hard time cuddling with strangers. Congratulations, you might have a shred of a soul left.
Wait, you don't get real close on the subway?
Actually, yeah, I just had a PTSD flashback.
Oh yeah, John still grew up in New York, so
Yeah.
he's involuntarily cuddled with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Pretty firm thighs and buttocks. Got some pretty good shoulder action going.
A good cuddler is someone who is full of unconditional love and affection towards any human being.
I just think maybe it would be somebody who is emotionally open.
Most people, when they think of this, they immediately go to like there's a creepy quality to it.
Yeah,
And
really?
when I
Yeah.
observe-
I know. What's wrong with those people? Fucking bigots.
Creepy as fuck, man. I'm creeped out just listening to this shit, man. What the fuck?
Getting some strong secondhand embarrassment here.
I am. That's been a theme tonight. I am embarrassed for a lot of the people we've looked at here, even Davis. But
Especially Davis.
Especially Davis.
We need to bring back shame into society. You should be shamed to do these things, and you really should be shamed to be filmed doing these things and talking about them. Shame.
Yeah, remember when people kept their fucked up shit in the closet? Like, can we at least go back to that?
Yeah, look, if you're into some freaky shit, fine, but don't be fucking telling the fucking world about it, or worse, filming it. Jesus Christ, man.
As somebody providing the service, are people hungry to receive touch? So as you can see here, this is an agreement that a typical client would look at. But first thing you'll notice is that it's a non-sexual experience, which is sort of different for people. You know, like on a bed with a person, you think, oh, it has to be sexual, but actually we'll stay totally rated G.
I think I'm more used to cuddling by the light of like a TV or like at my bed or with my boyfriend.
You feel very exposed right now.
Yeah, I do. I very much do.
Would you like to thumb wrestle?
Is that a type of cuddling? Because I'm so down.
We call it companioning.
This is called companioning?
Yeah.
This position is called companioning?
It's just sitting next to somebody. Okay, so would you like to be on your...
Somebody in the chat says the Cuddler is the worst Batman villain.
I'm in the room. I bet they're
Side?
Sure.
Okay. All right, you get comfy, and I'm gonna come around you. Okay, is it okay if I put my body against yours? Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Can I put my head on your shoulder? Okay.
This is so sad.
So isn't this what mothers are supposed to do to their babies? So like, are these people they didn't get that contact from mommy? Now they need to pay
There's a lot wrong with our society if this is a fucking job people have. There's a lot of shit that went off the rails if this is a job people have.
Talk about a gig economy, huh?
Like everyone has different needs.
It wouldn't surprise me if there's going to be college diplomas for this.
Well, you know, a certain bloviating bisexual dipshit did once tell me to go back to college. So, been trying to think of a major. There you go, folks.
Some people, they just need like...
I say go back. I've never been. I was smart enough to avoid that mess.
I don't know. You don't want to start selling used Camrys?
Keep going, Luke.
Like physical touch with other men of my age group is really meaningful to me.
I bet it is.
I never touch men of the generation older than me. Like it never goes past a handshake.
Except your
It
uncle.
makes sense to me because they just simply might not be ready for it.
That girl looks very uncomfortable.
Gee, I wonder why.
See, this is what happens when you raise your kids in bubbles and they're not allowed to go outside and eat dirt. They're scared of other people. Now they need to pay someone to touch them.
I feel like I always wanted a sister growing up. And so like I love it when people play with my hair because it feels like
It's like having a sister.
It feels like having a sister.
I'm feeling okay though.
I'm really fucking sad watching this. Like,
No, you know what? I have a sister, and she would pitch a fucking fit if I ever started pulling her hair. Like that is not sisterly shit there.
yeah, I think that's another type of guy that should be pulling her hair.
Yeah. It did take me a while to sink into it, just because I'm not like that comfortable with touching strangers.
The entire thing was, I mean, the cuddling was a big part of it. It felt like the conversation and the sort of constant communication and caring for one another was more what it was about.
I feel so happy. That was so nice. I feel like we went from like strangers to best friends like that.
I came in here as like a cocky little shit, thinking that I was so confident, like, yeah, these people can't faze me. But when you're actually being held by a stranger, it's it opens you up to a lot of like truth.
This really sounds like the beginning of a porno.
I was thinking more like a horror movie. If you're being held by a stranger with a knife to your throat,
really opens you up.
Look at the recommendations for next videos: gays versus lesbians and sexual fantasies.
I don't
Gays versus lesbian. Is that a sequel to X versus Sever?
Oh, shit. I think I found this woman's website, cuddlist.com, where you can book a therapeutic cuddle session. Oh, it's $80 per hour, but prices might vary. So I guess if you're like ugly or you don't shower.
$80 per hour.
Next time
it's
some
pretty
bitch
impressive.
complains next time some bitch complains about the wage gap, I'm gonna shoot them.
It's pretty impressive when you can get some unskilled labor working you $80 an hour.
Hey man, they have to be empathetic and open and buzzwords. And kids in cages.
I don't even know what to say. Okay, so we got another caller I'm going to bring in. It's not British James.
Eternally beat.
Oh, lordy. Fucking... It's the worst show I've ever done.
Current year plus 3, folks. Current year plus 3.
Is that where we're at? I thought we were at the current year plus fucking 50 anymore.
Is that VA?
Oy vey.
Oh, what's going on, caller?
Oh boy, you talking about, was it cuddlers?
We're professional cuddlers. We're all digitally cuddling in this fucking chat. Join us.
Bro, who pays for that shit?
Very, very sad, pathetic bugman.
Damn.
$80 an hour. What does a prostitute cost?
I couldn't tell you.
I've heard like $50 to $100. Probably.
Oh wow! Just the opening of this cuddle session. It's sad. It's
Hey,
Hi.
welcome, Louie. Come on in. How was your trip over here? Did you find
Bro,
anything
this
okay?
guy looks like an
Yeah, that's right.
look at this weak ass motherfucker.
Is his hair dyed red?
This never.
No, I think that's just the light hitting it.
All right. Oh, I'm glad you came all this way to see me. Feeling ready for a hug to start?
Yes, please.
I want to
No,
die.
his hair is dyed red. No, his hair is dyed red. That's his actually hair.
Are you fucking serious?
Let's see.
What?
See.
This man is so embarrassing that he's making me so embarrassed I want to die.
I'm on a rope right now, man. What the fuck?
So it looks like a legal brothel in Nevada. You're gonna run about $200 to $600 for average, $50 to $100 for a street prostitute, and then it's as much as you want to pay for, really.
Like, you can get a prostitute to give you a hug, too. I mean, and then she'll suck your dick. I mean, I'm just saying. Probably fucking...
Lord.
Just be like, look, I'm paying for the hour. I only need about 45 seconds for the sex, okay? Like, this is gonna be a real easy gig. You got any discount rates?
I saw some webcomic where, like, this guy summons a succubus, and she's like, I can make all your fantasies come true. And then the next panel, like, she's just hanging out with him playing video games. And he's like, I'm just so lonely. And she's like, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, his hair is red. Good lord.
His hair is red and black, and his beard is white. So he's got three fucking colors going on here.
This guy looks like the stereotypical cuck.
Did he dye his hair like swastika colors on purpose?
He's actually woke as fuck. That's why he requested an Asian, because they're honorary Aryans.
The reason why well, no, they had a tree with the Chinese. That was before with the Japanese, though.
I mean, I can't tell them apart, so I could.
Yeah, it goes fast, doesn't it?
That's some fucking nervous laugh she's got there. She can't be comfortable doing this.
No, of course not, because one of these guys is going to kill her one day. Like, can we just be real? Like she knows that. Deep down inside, she knows one of these men is going to leave wearing her skin as a suit.
Well, look, that guy, he's got, what, a foot on her? Maybe like 50 to 100 pounds?
Yeah, right now, at any moment, he could just grab her by the fucking neck, and that'd be the end of it. Like, I'm going to be inside you. And then he leaves wearing her skin as a fucking coat.
Comment section. This is not Tom Bombadil. This is only a tribute.
Tom Bombadil, professional cuddler.
This is the best Tom can actually get. Well, it's better than me, TVH, but whatever. Whatever, Tom. You say at least you could be like, Lisa, at least I can go get a cuddler. I'm like, yeah, we gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah, you don't have to pay to be an incel, Jackson. So at least you're saving money.
I can save my own money, so.
Yeah. Ooh. You should stop referring to yourself as that.
I don't. It's you motherfuckers. How about that one?
I'm pretty sure you said it at least once, so I'm justified.
Well, anyway, guys, I've had enough reality for one Saturday night.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
John.
take off. Thanks for having me on. Peace out,
Yep.
guys.
What was it? The Find Doms on Twitter?
I can't really decide what's worse.
That's just cringe.
Cuddling is more sad.
It's just cringe.
At least with the femdoms, there's like a dynamic, aggressive dynamic that you can play off of. But this is just,
Well, and I guess as a man, it would actually be harder to get someone to humiliate you if you're just bigger than women. So, like, I can understand, like, you have to pay for that if you're into that shit, but if you can't find anyone to cuddle with you, ugh.
Jeez.
I don't know, man. God has forsaken us, and who can blame him?
I think we drove him off with our. I think the boomers drove him off.
God, fuck the boomers. Give the pillow when.
You know shit.
Yeah, the
man.
pillow.
Every single one of them, without exceptions, including your grandmother, she's guilty too. All of them. They all go. Unironically, not in Minecraft.
That's how I got Show It off YouTube. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I feel really, really bad about everything. Just like, good God, these people. I love the Doug Stanhope bit back in the day when he was talking about like why there doesn't need to be vice laws because vice is self-punishing, and he said the one thing where he's like, nobody gets a prostitute and is glad about it the next day. You're just immediately like, God damn it, I could have jerked off and saved $150. So yeah, nobody doing this is like walks away like, oh, I'm so glad I paid someone $80 to cuddle with me. No, the moment that fucking serotonin wears off, they're like, dear God, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I just do? Like, none of these pay piggies, the moment they bust a nut, the moment, they haven't even, like, their dick is still in their hand, and there's just this moment of terrifying clarity in which they realize what the fuck they've done to themselves.
Good God.
Girlfriends and so they already have that. Now they're just giving away all of their children's inheritance or something.
Yeah, it's like, you can't just go to your wife and like, look, I'd really like it if you slap me around a little bit or something. Like, I know it's weird, but come on, just do it, all right? No, you got to go to some random fucking thought on Twitter and be like, here's some money.
And you know what? If you've been married for long enough, I'm pretty sure you can. It would be pretty easy to convince your wife to hit you.
Remember, the safety word is banana.
The safety word is backpfeifenischicht. Oh, I'm sorry. If you don't speak it, I guess that's your problem. Sorry.
One joke.
You know, there was some joke I heard. It was like the safety word is yes. Keep going.
Hey, it's gotten to the point where now this clip from Steven Universe is a lot more wholesome now.
I've disbanded my armies. I've liberated my colonies.
I never shatter. I never make anyone cry. I've been saying please and thank you even to lower life forms.
What did we talk about?
Equal life forms.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Conroy the pay pig is not equal to any of us.
Oh, fuck the pay piggy. How about that one?
Speaking of pay piggies, if you want to support the stream, you could check out the PayPal, Patreon, and Amazon wish list. Are all ways you could do just that.
Well, if you were to kill a pay piggy, wouldn't it be pay pork?
I disavow. And
options.
yeah, PayPal, Patreon, Amazon wish list. All ways you can support the stream. Did I read all the super chats? I think I did. Let me take a look. Because I don't want to miss any if somebody sent something. Of course it doesn't want to fucking load. Come on. Too many fucking windows open. Yep, looks like I got them all. All right, that's it for tonight, folks. I want to thank you all for listening. Go to church tomorrow. Bechtloff out.